citizen of Earth. Today, I want to talk about single-use plastic. Single-use plastic is a plague upon our oceans, and a change is needed desperately. Single-use plastic affects me, my loved ones, as does it affect your loved ones. Ocean pollution and climate change are two major problems that we will most likely be dealing with the rest of our lives. Before 1997, it was normal to be sailing the Pacific and not encounter a large floating, free-form mass of plastic called a garbage patch. They are these large floating masses of pollution in our oceans, and I believe there are 8 now. Many of you understand the effects greenhouse gases can have on our climate, but plastic waste could end up being just as dangerous for us. With increasing plastic levels, this could end up meaning fewer resources available for us and marine life. So today, I want to first talk about how badly single-use plastic is affecting marine life. Then I want to talk about the different types of single-use plastic. And then I want to go into a possible alternative for the future so we can make a change. According to Chelsea Price, writer of Toxic Ecosystems, The Impact of Plastic on Our Marine Life, from 2018, marine animals simply are not equipped with the right appendages to deal with plastic. Plastic pollution in oceans is estimated to affect 331 species, with large numbers of them dying each year. In the case of whales and dolphins, many of this is due to consumption. They will see plastic bags floating and mistake them for squids or edible jellyfish, and then they will eat them and it will entangle their intestines. Seabirds as well end up ingesting as much as 8% of their body weight in plastic each year. They mistake the food morsels. They mistake the little pieces of plastic as food morsels. So now I want to talk about the type of plastic that is affecting this marine life. From the staff of EarthDay.org and their article Fact Sheet, Single-Use Plastics, published in 2018, studies estimate that there is 8 million metric tons of plastic in our oceans, almost a quarter of the plastic annually produced in the world. In 2018, Earth made 335 million tons of plastic, which with roughly half of that being deemed single-use. Estimates show that there are 437 million plastic straws sitting on our oceans and coastlines, and yet that still only makes up, I think, 3% of the total weight of pollution in our oceans, and it's still causing massive problems. 52% of all plastic thrown away in 2015 was plastic packaging and single-use plastic bags. And Americans alone throw away 25 billion styrofoam cups every year, greatly attributing to the levels in our oceans. So, maybe we should be looking to the future for alternative sources. Looking towards the future, a possible alternative could be hemp-based plastics. Aidan Lehan, a writer on hemp sustainability for greathemp.net, writes that hemp plastic is more biodegradable than traditional plastic, and when treated with an organic polymer is up to 10 times more biodegradable. Hemp is also more heat resistant than traditional plastic due to its high cellulose content. During the life cycle of hemp, it will also add oxygen back to our atmosphere before cultivation, lowering our carbon footprint. There are many other options, but this is just one example. So to recap, we talked about how single-use plastic affects marine life, what kinds of plastic affects this marine life, and a possible alternative to single-use plastic. By looking ahead now, with plans of using biodegradable plastics and adapting a culture of reusing rather than wasting, hopefully we can keep the oceans and its wonderful bounty around for generations to come. This won't happen overnight, but hopefully with all actions centered around more biodegradable plastics and this notion of keeping things around longer instead of just throwing them out, maybe there will be hope for our oceans. Thank you.